Yo, so I'm just outside in the garden. It's about 10 minutes till market's open, so I ran a bit behind. It could be a mad dash like yesterday where I didn't actually get the chance to mark up the charts, which was a bit frustrating. But it's all good, right? It's all good as long as I just follow what Mamba's doing. And what I thought I need to do is actually do a slightly larger lot size. So I might do a 0.04 today and just cash out earlier. So what I've noticed is I've been looking at the money side of the profit and loss on Trade Locker, and I'm looking at £6 I'm like, oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. Like, it's going to push higher. It's going to push higher. Where I think, if it's a higher amount, I'm going to be like cash out, right? And I'm going to take the profit earlier. So I'm not going to wait for it to push up as high as I hope it can go. I'm just going to take it when it's maybe at TP1 or like target zone 1, right? Instead of waiting. And also I didn't notice yesterday, I got wicked out and I was like, oh, I'm not going to continue. I looked back at the chart, and if I hadn't have moved my stop loss to a higher point because I was scared of the news, if I'd kept it at its original point, I'd have been up in profit. So that's really frustrating, and that's another kind of lesson learned. You probably shouldn't have moved your stop loss and just trust the process. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Also, I want to clarify, right? So the other day, on day 5, I think I mentioned that my partner had a stressful labor, and I pressed the emergency button. A load of people came in, and I said, oh, they were there for support. She saw the video, and she was like, they weren't there for support, they were there because it was an emergency. So just to clarify, they weren't there for support, they were there in case things went really bad. But all good, turned out fine. I have a beautiful girl who is now nearly 4. She's going to be 4 in about 8-9 days, something like that. Anyway, we're going to hit the charts now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good day. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe the video and the channel. It does mean a lot. And if you are interested in joining Mamba's live currency cave, it is really good. I promise you, it's really good if you take action like you should. There's a link below in the description, and if you want to do a funded challenge, I believe Clarity Traders have 60% off for the next few days. So I'll drop a link below as well, and I'll put the discount code in there as well. Right, chat soon. So, as expected, I have left it a little too late to mark up my charts. Mamba is already live, and he's already doing his thing. My gut feeling is, obviously here, here. What sort of market is it?
So
I say it's gone bearish.
Looking over at yesterday's US 30 sell, ended up just popping down for 1 to 5. They ended up really taking that trade like that. NASDAQ pretty much popped up to a target 1.5 and then break even. So nothing great there.
I took it and fucked it up, didn't I? So
very choppy markets, but they are showing signs of we have a little bit of price action going. It's the 30th. The amount of news today is crazy.
Mini trend lines, right? I don't know if that's even worth marking up. Okay, so that's not a good sign. So
I'm taking that US 30 sell yesterday. I was like, yeah, this looks decent. I just don't like all the supports, and then it went and broke through every support beautifully. A little secondary, it's just here, price might crash above.
Yeah, that's the one I got stopped out, isn't it? Because I changed the friggin'
fill this wick to the upside.
Stop loss.
Stop loss. Not only 36 points. That's not bad.
He's got a much tighter stop loss than I do.
We got a lot of news needed. A lot of news today. I'll show you. So to start off, we had ADP non-farm employment change, advanced GDP, another advanced GDP price index. Nothing for a little bit, and then we have crude oil inventories here a little bit. And then 2 major red flags right here, 2 folders. Federal funds rate, FFR, and then FOMC statement, and the press conference as well. We have Trump speaking. So, I mean, we're in between, like, piles and piles of news. This is a good, decent sell position. We can push past this. I go a little lower for that sell. price just respected that support. So we'll see how price reacts. But yeah, just a lot of news. I don't like trading when there's news in general, but when there's this much news betweens, or not even in between, before and after we trade, then we're gonna have some pretty crazy markets. So I try not to trade and even risk it. It's just not worth it. I know making money and stuff's amazing. I love it. We all want to make a bunch of money, but there's times where you gotta just take a break. And today might be one of those days, but we'll see. We'll keep watching the market and see what they do.
I mean, looked at NAS. Oh. Look at that. We're just sitting and waiting, see if anything happens. Mamba doesn't actually sound like he wants to take a trade today, so I don't know if Mamba's going to. So that means I don't know if we're going to. I was going to do a lot size, big lot size today, but because there's so much news, it's probably better to be cautious. So maybe we'll stick to the smaller lot size.
Questions about anything, I will try to answer it. If you guys have any questions about things that's been happening in your trading experience the last week or so, or anything, I just put my stop loss where I feel like if price reverses, it's probably going to reverse all the way, right? If it starts to reverse a little bit, such as right here, drop down below support. We're below the support. Yes, price might come back up and retest this support a little bit, but if it breaks back up to here, it's not testing support no more. We're going to the other side. So stop loss is really just based upon where I believe price is probably going to completely full reverse on me. We're going to course very soon. I'm already working on it. I don't trade gold. It's just a little bit too wicky for me. Like the way price was moving today, we get that too often with gold. The largest payout anyone has gotten on clarity, I believe, is 50,000. 50. 50,000. Damien, it's God, bro. You just gotta pray more. Give it to God. Trust in God. Just try your best to stay busy, bro. Just keep yourself busy. I go through slumps too all the time, so it's definitely normal. I just say stay as busy as you can. Try to I don't know, look at the good in life, do good in life. For me, whenever I'm feeling down, I like to do good for other people. I like to donate, stuff like that. See that I've helped others out, and it makes me feel better. A1 live trading with Mamba.
Be interesting to see what Mamba thinks about that.
It took me like 2.5 years to be successful. Not 5. I mean, it just depends where you define success, right? I wouldn't put success on a specific number, but for me, I mean, I wasn't making any money for the first couple of years, almost 3. Started to make money by the third, really. 10K, 15K. Started to go up from there. Started teaching. Started getting into a lot of different things online, and 100K, 200K, millions, whatever. So I would say it took me a few years to make money for sure with the trading. Why did I hear the execution sound? I think that was the YouTube video that I pulled up. If you guys heard a sound that I didn't get in, it was the execution sound of that guy's video that I just clicked. I'm not trading today. I'm definitely not trading today. How much do you risk per trade, Mamba? 1-2%. Managing the fear of losing money. Well, I guess the biggest thing for me is you have to not focus on the money, the dollar amount, or any of that. You're not worried about, hey, I'm risking $300. You're worried about percentage of your account, and you're basing it upon market movement. So this is what matters right here, right? You went to the sell position. You're not going to go over to the other page and look at how much money you're up or down. You're not. That's not what matters. It's not, I'm up 300, I'm up 400, I'll close at 500. What does that mean? I'll close at this number makes no sense. What makes sense is I'll close at a target 4 because there's no support to back off of. We already broke through this support. Price is still pushing. I think I'll close at a target 4, put my stops to break even, take half profit, let the rest run to the next support zone, which would be down here. That makes sense because now you're looking at market structure and price action. There's no world where you should be basing your entries, exits, stop losses, or take profits on a dollar sign. That's where you guys mess up, is thinking that you have to make a certain number for it to be a successful trade. This is what matters, the data. The actual trade itself is what matters. The dollar amount does not matter. I don't care if you're up 300,000 or you're down 10 million. That dollar amount has nothing to do with this actual price action. And the actual banks aren't looking at your dollar amount, they're looking at price action. So every movement is pinpointed based upon the support, the resistances, the volume, supply and demand, all of those things combined. That's what makes the markets move. Not your freaking down $67 on your $300 account. So I'm going to get out. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I lost thousands of dollars before I started making money trading. 20, 30,000, I don't know, 40,000. Back then it was a lot different for me. Like 30,000 was a lot, but every penny I was making, I was putting into trading and losing. So I don't have a number. People always ask me. I blew probably like 100 accounts. I would blow multiple accounts in one day at one point. I mean, shit. It got bad. That's a really nice hat, bro. Jeez. That's really cool. It's pretty cool. That's custom. I wonder if that's custom or if that's they sell that factory. Oh, someone just got shot in Chicago. They say someone gets shot every 5 seconds or something in Chicago. No, that's not true. That's ridiculous. Nasdaq's pushing above. Again, we'd have to clear that. We need to consider it. I don't think I'm going to trade today personally. It's too slow. There's the one thing I'm going to give you guys something really quick, a piece of advice. If the markets are this slow and it takes this long to get to where you want to take a trade, there's a reason, and you're probably going to get stopped out. If it takes you, 20 minutes to get to your entry zone, you get in that trade, it's likely going to take 20 more minutes for it to break down and crush you. Remember that. There's a reason we're moving slow, and it is what it is. It's probably not going to be a good trade day. One day more for a payout in here for passing almost a payout. You taught me a lot. Let's go, Jacob. Let's go, baby. You guys are killing it. Honestly. I worked out in Chicago. There was like 109 shootings in one holiday weekend out. That's what you said. Let's go, German Dream. Killing it, bro. Killing it. Is risking 5% of a 10K account good? That's not horrible. I mean, are you going for 10 to 15%? If you're going for 15 to or 10 to 15% wins, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, if you're going for the right percentage on the other side, then risk 5%. I'm not against that at all. I prefer a little less, but risk 5% to make 15. That's good. That's very good. Yeah. Of course, let's get it.
Definitely no trade
We're going to come back on tomorrow. The markets just they're not there for us right now. US 30 may drop into this position. Nasdaq may push it. Like, we can sit here all day and say it could drop, but it's pushing back up. markets are not good. No matter how you want to swing it, the markets are not good.
Yeah,
I'm not going to trade in markets that aren't good. We got too much news. We're taking too long to drop. I've seen this too many times. Trust me, I'm here. I got nothing else to do. I'd love to do it, but there's nothing for us to take. So I appreciate you guys coming back again. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. If you guys take the sell position, let me know so I can see what happens. But for me, I'm not going to be trading today. Peace.
Okay, so Mamba's gone. Didn't take a trade because the markets are too slow. There's too much news, and from his experience, you're most likely going to get stopped out. So we are not going to take a trade today, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to taking a trade. Like, I look at this one, I think, oh yeah, we could jump in. Right? Could have jumped in, take some profit, been out. But if someone like Mamba is saying don't do it, and I'm in my position where I don't truly know, but I'd be silly to take it, wouldn't I? But I'm just going to watch it. Let's pretend we took that trade. Or not, because that could kill us. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very short video today. Is that going to reverse now? Probably. Can't watch it. It's just going to kill me. So it is what it is, right? We're back tomorrow. So yeah. Sorry this video wasn't all that interesting, but we will be back. And we're going to turn this account profitable. Like I said, there is a 60% discount on Clarity Traders at the moment. I will find out what that code is. Let me see if it's on. I got an email about it, so I need to check my emails on the phone. Flash60 is the promo code. It ends tomorrow, so the 31st of July it ends, to get your 60% off a funded challenge. And why would you not want to do that? Like, if there's a chance of getting a big account, making big money, providing all goes well, then it's worth the risk, but only if you've got the money to spare, obviously. So don't buy a funded challenge if you don't have the money to lose, because you're just going to be stressing out and it's going to cause a lot of anxiety trading. Trading's hard, right? Trading is hard. You've got to have a little understanding. You've got to know what you're doing. I know a lot of you guys in the comments know a lot of stuff, and it's really appreciated when you do share your advice with me. And I am taking it on board, and I am learning, and I'm excited to see where this goes. But like I said, don't start a funded challenge if you haven't got the money to lose on the challenge. Not on the challenge itself, but to buy the challenge. Because it's either going to go one way or the other, isn't it? You're either going to win the challenge or you're going to lose the challenge. And if you lose the challenge, you lose the money. If you don't win it, you lose the money, right? So bear that in mind when you're making your decision on buying a challenge. And if you do want to buy a challenge, click the link below. Use the discount code FLASH60 and maybe even join the currency cave, because, like today, for example, Mamba's not jumped in a trade for the sake of jumping in a trade. He's telling you what he's seeing. He's answering Q&As. Just passing on advice and hoping that we'll learn. And you see in the Discord chat, like, people are getting payouts, they're getting wins, they're sharing off their dream cards they've managed to buy because of what they've learned from the currency cave. So, and Mamba himself. So I assure you, it's not a scam, but it does cost money to join the currency cave. But there's a good chance, you're going to learn stuff. You're going to become a better trader and hopefully make some money. So if you do want to join the currency cave, again, link in the description below. And please do the things that help grow a channel, which is like and subscribe. And I will chat to you tomorrow, gang.